Mamuka sei muri Zimbabwe. Trikufara kusangana mangwanana nhasi. Iri Tuesday 27 May. 2 days before our shutdown and the demonstration. The shutdown in Zimbabwe and the demonstration in South Africa ran big. So toda kutendai nekuerana kwamuri kuita shoko, conscientizing others nekupanana information. Trikufara nazvo izvozvo. Pakusena ano tine nyaya dzakati wandei. Since weekend tanga tichifambirawo mamwe mabasa. Tirosvika maadmins vaine information dzavanenge vachitipa. Takasara tichishanda neruzhinji rweZimbabwe. Taiwana information iyi neiyi. Pane ma-upgrades aya neaya. Zvakutibatsira kunzwisisa kuti unit yatiri kugara tichiparidza iri kuenderera kumberi. So toda kutendai. But quickly, just because nguva dziri kufamba, let me start with the issue here, the lecturers of University of Zimbabwe nemamwe ma-universities ese. I'm being informed kuti there is picketing today, one demonstration yao ku-university. Chikonzero takataura ma-comrades, kuti the situation at the end haisisina kumira zvakanaka. My lecturers, we told you kuti since 2018 they were earning $223 from $1,300 yavakasiyiwa vachiora namugabe. They were quiet since 2018 up to 2025. We counted the number of years, it's about 7 years. My lawyers actually respect the government, thinking kuti the government ine zvaichaita. But the government, they took them stupid. They suffered them for 7 years. And now they are saying, no, it's time for tools down. So whoever is close, we are in support of the picketing which is happening at the University of Zimbabwe. The times which they are giving us is between 9 o'clock and 2 p.m., which simply means we still have enough time of preparations and joining hands with fellow lecturers. Hatichadi kuguruma madofo kuma universities edu just because tirikuwana ma lecturers ari kubvuma kuti isisi we want to work for $202.50 per hour as adjunct lecturers. Let the correct things happen. Iwewe unodada sei kuti uri kutengesa mombe dzako, mwana ari kuenda kuuniversity, aenda kuuniversity osvika odzidziswa na lecturer ari kupiwa $2.50 per hour. So we are saying comrades yeku use it, tinoziva kuti takakunyorerai mumatsamba about the shutdown. We are happy kuti muri kudaira ma messages. So pamberi ne picketing iyoyo, it's part of the revolution. We are strongly supporting. So organization, individuals who are able to join the UZ lecturers today and the UZ students for picketing, please be at the University of Zimbabwe. As the people who are commanded by the revolutionaries, your duty is to make sure that those lecturers and students are not harassed. They applied to the police so that they will be protected by that picketing. Any form of harassment, yamunenge maona, takakupai WhatsApp number yenyu, inbox us, then we send the signal to our people on what to do. So that picketing is a peaceful demonstration. It must be peaceful. Protect the lecturers, protect the students. Apo tapeza tisikudzoka ipapo. Gezai munotsigira ma lecturers, munotsigira ma students ku university. Then that's the revolution yatenge tichida. Then takutendai. Tikuziviswa kuti the government of Zimbabwe introduced yatiri kuti water tax on all sources of water. Nyaya yemataxi ndo zvimwe zvinhu zvakakonzera chimurenga. We don't know, we don't even understand kuti why Mutuli Ncube ari kuramba achingobvuma kushandiswa kuita zvinhu, kuita the front of the fourth chimurenga. We are introduced with a form of tax iri kutaurwa iri kunzi water tax on all sources of water. Our farmers, they are now being charged $28 per hectare, which means if you own, especially those tobacco farmers, if you own 2 hectares, you are entitled to pay $56. But murimi ari kuedza kuda kuproducer zvinhu zvake nenzira yakakwana, mvura yacho yekudiridzira, you are taxing him $28 per hectare, ane 10 hectares, which means they have to pay the tax of $280 for those 10 hectares. That's against the productivity. Tiri kuti pasi nazvo hatisi kufara nazvo. Nyaya yemataxi tinogara tichitaura kuti ndo zvinhu zvakakonzera chimurenga, and Mnangagwa is not even shy kuramba achiintroduce zvinhu izvi. Zimbabweans ndo patasvika senyika but unoona chivhayo vanenge vachingoruta gold, vanenge vachingoluta the economy, vachipanana matenders millions and millions of US dollars. But the farmer who is trying to be productive, production yake irretraceable, is not supported. In other countries, the first person to be supported by the government is the farmer. As long as you have the land, the government will support you with the input. Then wozobhadhara hako paharvest uchibhadhara zviri fail zvinosupporta productivity. So this government, we are very sure it's against the productivity. They want the people of Zimbabwe to continue suffering. So ndio zvimwe zvinhu zvinoita kuti revolution iyi titi pamberi nayo. Then we are being told here that they are now licensing my generators, whether it's a small generator or a bigger generator. We are still trying to find out how much the license. They are saying they are charging everybody to operate a generator. You must have a license. Makambozvionepi munyika iyi, I don't know which country. Ukada kuabvunza, they will look for another country which is abusing its citizens. Onza kunyika yakati zviri kuitwa. Any form of suppression of the people, of the masses, those avano researcher on. Hapana research yavanoita about the well-being of our people. They don't research about the countries who are cutting the health bills of its citizens. They don't research about the countries which are feeding its people in a better way. They research on the countries which are punishing its populations. Those are the friends of the Second Republic. So is also the licensing of those generators, we say pasinazo. Those are the taxes which causes chimurenga. Atis kuzvifarira. Then there is this serious one which have just been turned into a law. Ndosaka pamwe pacho tichiti mutemo muZimbabwe imwe yacho hatichateereri, because these laws are not the laws being influenced by the people. How can you say that everybody, before paying for the licensing motorcard, you have to pay for the ZBC license? The ZBC yacho, which is producing rubbish content to the people. One way say hapana munhu achiri kuda kuteerera nezveZBC. Let anyone who wants the ZBC license pay for it. Kuteerera ikoko kumusangano kwenyu, ku Second Republic kwenyu, kuzvigananda kwenyu. Whoever doesn't want to listen to ZBC, don't force people to pay for that license. We are very against it. Worse off, we are turning it into a law. These are some things which we don't need to hear. So, my comrades, fellow Zimbabweans, you can see the appetite of this government of suppressing its people. That's why we are saying let's get united, support each other, and push this revolution forward. Muswa 29, we are going for the shutdown. Those who are going to the court for Comrade Nyokayemabhunu, there's going to be a massive demonstration at Randbeck Magistrate Court. All processes, the administrations, stakeholders and political parties vakapromisa kuva in support. We tiri kuzvifarira izvozvo. Ngatirambei takabatana as fellow Zimbabweans. Then quickly I need to go and update the issue yema legal teams. Tiri kuona vamwe vari kutifonera vachiti Comrade Sarawaka muri kuzoti you have beefed up my lawyers, vakatoita meeting but some of our lawyers hawana kuva briefed about it. That's nonsense. If you see us not paying your lawyers, those are not your lawyers. We understand organizations and individuals who brought lawyers to support the case of Comrade Nyokayemabhunu, but those are not our lawyers vanozikanwa na Comrade Sarawaka. The lawyers whom we are working with, the lawyers whom I give updates to the people of Zimbabwe, is the defense team which we put in place. If we say we are beefing up the legal team, it means we are beefing up the defense team which can stand in a court. But we appreciate the supporting lawyers who are coming from other organizations. That one is a backup team. I never met any of the backup team. I know our team not update akuti pane organization yakati yanga ine my lawyers out as a backup team. Do you know kuziva? I know you exist, but you exist as a backup team. Don't try to involve yourself in our defense team which we are putting in place. So musauye mchitifonera, I don't need to talk to anyone. I have enough channels of communication when we are doing these things. Takakupai vanhu vekutaura nawo, we gave you the leading lawyer wamunotaura naye. But I don't know kuti where do you get that guts zekuti you come to our inbox moda kuti bvunza kuti why are we not aware of what is happening. I don't like that behavior. Don't involve me in things which I'm not controlling. But I was notified they are backup lawyers. We need you, garai muripapo pamuripapo itai basa renyu. The donations or the offers damakaita kana kuti fundraising amuri kuita to support that backup team of lawyers. Rambai muchiita izvozvo. Don't bring that budget to us. Don't force my team to be in the meetings with the backup team. When we send the defense team to meet vanhu vakuru kumsoroko, I cannot call the the backup team kuti yenge ichipinda in those meetings. If your lawyers were not part of yesterday's meeting, which I briefed the Zimbabweans here, it means we didn't need them to be there. Fellow Zimbabweans, like what we updated yesterday, we have our legal team in place. We beefed up our legal team yesterday, including engaging the advocates of law. But this is not going to change the lawyer ariku leader this case. The same lawyer akatanga achi leader the team is the same lawyer ariku leader whatever we are doing. But we understand one way or the other. We need to have different sources and different strengths of lawyers. That's why we built that team. Our comrade Sarwaka wakati zvinizvo zviitike. The administration yatakati idile nezvelegal, they came with a request wakati aiwa we are facing such challenges A, B and C. Please can you approve kuti tiite beef up the legal team. Tikati aiwa pamberi nazvo. Saka takatsigira izvozvo, so don't question our strategies. We know what we are doing. Ambova matona tauya chikufonerai tichiti itai izvi. But we know every lawyer ariku follow this case. Whenever we want to incorporate that lawyer as part of the defense team, munoona takutumirai vakomana vako approachai. So don't reintroduce yourselves. I know you everywhere. I was introduced to you whenever we need you because we know you are following this case. Hamusi vanhu vachatambudza kupinza kana to incorporate when need rises. So musazviite reintroduce ndirokuzivai, but don't force yourselves to be part of the meetings that tinenge tichituma the legal team kuti endai munosangana nevanhu ava, brief them and tell us, give us the progress reports. We are tightening this level of information because we understand whom are we working with. Takataura about the squabbles dzakaitika during the last court, what we were happy with and what we were not happy with. But some individuals, they came in defense. But tikati isisu, you lawyers were involved in the squabbles dzaitika court. It's either you have to clean yourself by coming to the people, engage the leading lawyers dzatakakupai, so that whatever participation yaunenge uchiita tinenge tichikuziva. So we talked about that other Indian lady takapedza nayo. Then yesterday I got a conversation of that the other advocate, Advocate Shumba. He is one of the advocates vatisina kuziva pa previous last court. He came and explained himself finally. Because at first hatiziva vanga vachiwapa advice vachiti aiwa unofanira kuvaudza kuti isisu we are in a revolution. Whatever we are doing, we are not coming here as what do we call it? Handizivi vanhu vamunenge muchida kutaura vanhu vakafunda. Isisi hatisi kushandisa chikoro here, we are fighting. But what I liked with what Advocate Shumba did, he came to us, explained himself, introduced himself, apologized about what happened to court musi wa 20. Wakati aiwa tine urombo, isisu tinobva kuorganization yakati. Tanga tatumwawo kuti tiuye tibatsire in this case, but the problem yatakaita ndeye kuti hatina kuengage the legal team. Reason being takasvika pakoti vasipo. Tikati all right, benefit of doubt. The only message yatakawapa ndeye kuti shandai nevamwe. vakaratidza kuzvitambira izvozvo. So which means kuti mukasangana nawo kukoti munhu anenge asarudza kushanda nevamwe, hatisi kuda vanhu vanongonyuka from each and every point, especially on this 29th. I tell you, just come uchiita mafanizi ikoko unosangana nevakomana vedu vakakumirira, ende usazocheme ipapo because hatisi kumbokuudza kuti tichakuita sei but tichakurova. Because what I know, you guys vanotaura chirungu stereki munojairira because you just love talking. Kana musina kubatwa nyama hamuiti mushe. So I am sure the security team takawa brief about it. This morning ndawa brief after we have talked with Advocate Shumba. He explained himself kwa akavanako. He apologized about the squabbles zakaitika court, but we directed him to work with others. Isiso hatiti zvinhu zvemusoro wedu revolution ine vakaitanga kudhara vakaenda nayo. Even vana Morgan Tsvangirai mazuva ekupedzisira vane rwiyo rwaaimba vachiudza mhuri yeZimbabwe yasara kuti teerera murayiro wababa wako, musazotukana, musazorovana, mwanangu wekani. That's the reason why tichiti whoever anenge akanganisa kana asarudza kuuya kune vamwe tinoteerera nyaya yako tokuratidza totipinda mumhuri famba nevamwe. That's the message yatinenge tichiti we are continuing with that message because hatisirisu takatanga nerevolution, we are just carrying on with the revolution. We understand, my teachers, you are planning your strikes. Hamuna chamuri kuwana ka. Takanzwa muri kudawo masalaries 1200. I think mukasvika kana pa 1250, that's the money inodeservwa nema teachers ari kudzidzisa vana vedu. We cannot say vana vedu vari kudzidziswa na teacher ari kuhora 2 cents. And we expect brighter future pa vana ivavi. Ivo vavo vana vanoendesa kuma A school. Tichakuudzai pa shutdown kuti tichaita sei nevanhu vakadaro. Asi toda kutendai mukuratidza kutsigira revolution. Then more updates, my teams that takadeploya kudhara. Tiri kuudzwa maadmin briefer nhasi vamwe vari kuita izvi vamwe vari kuita izvi. Ndiri kuziva kuti mhuri yeZimbabwe muchafarira progress yamuri kupiwa nemaleaders enyu. Then magroups kwamuri kuma WhatsApp groups ikoko tiri kutenda, tirimo tiri kufollowa madiscussions neurongwa hwenyu. Rambai makabata signal iri kuuya. But the messaging yatakakupai ye-shutdown remains the same. The messaging yatakakupai ye-demonstration remains the same. So tiri kuti pamberi ne-revolution, pamberi ne-unity, pamberi ne-tolerance, pasi nema-taxes anokonzera chimurenga, pasi nema-licenses ari kuiswa kuma-generator nezvimwe zvese, pamberi ne-picketing yarongwa nema-lecturers eku-University of Zimbabwe, pamberi nema-administrators ari kuramba achivhura magroups. Takanzwa comrade Mdzingwa ndo vamuinaye kunyaya dzemagroups ndo vamuinawo. Namba dzavo vanokugoyerai kuchannel ikoko. Musauye kwatiri muchiramba muchingotibvunza manumbers. Vanouya vachizitaurira vakakuudzai, pindai uku magadzira group renyu, titaurire ndo vari kuita nezvemagroups coordination ikoko. He is part of our team, he is doing his role. So musarambe makatiremedza takupai vanhu vekushanda nawo. Batanai nawo, pindai mumagroup vanokupai information whenever you need it. So toda kutendai mhuri yeZimbabwe, muswere zvakanaka, we are following what is happening ku UZ. Tiri kufara nepicketing yakarongwa. Hazvichadi kuti zvidedzerwe nana comrade Saruwaka izvi. Matambudziko eZimbabwe tese tiri kumaona tega. So tose dzvamu takananga ikoko, let's support them. Tiri kutendai.